Why collaborating on school projects can strengthen your co-parenting relationship and boost your child's confidence? Jessica and Ryan's teamwork in helping Oliver with his science project not only improved his understanding, but also reinforced their commitment to effective co-parenting. Hey there! Welcome to the Positively Inspired CoParenting podcast. If you're ready to take your co-parenting game to the next level, you're in the right place. Each week, we dive deep into a two-part series on different aspects of co-parenting. Today's episode is part 2 of our series on the impact of co-parenting on children's academic performance. We're going to unpack a long-term academic benefits of effective co-parenting. Through 2 incredible stories, we'll show you how consistent support, clear communication, and teamwork between co-parents can set the stage for your child's academic success. By the end of this episode, you'll have a crystal clear understanding of how your actions and interactions as co-parents can make a world of difference in your child's education. Ready to dive in? Let's go! Right now is a great time to hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the bell so you don't miss any episodes. A little disclaimer. The purpose of these stories is to illustrate scenarios that are relevant to your co-parenting journey. Some stories will be real-life scenarios of us or people we've worked with, and there will also be stories that are fictional but are relatable to the lives of all of us on a co-parenting journey. Let me share Oliver's story. He's a bright and curious 10-year-old who's always on the lookout for his next big experiment. This kid has a passion for science that's off the charts. But here's the kicker. Math and writing, not so much. He often finds himself struggling to keep up. His parents, Jessica and Ryan, are the dynamic duo behind Oliver's success. Even after their divorce, they've made a pact to put Oliver's education first. Jessica, a rock star nurse at the local hospital, keeps everything running smoothly at home and is always ready to support Oliver with his school projects and emotional needs. Ryan, on the other hand, is a culinary genius, working as a chef at a popular downtown restaurant. Despite his long hours and many responsibilities, he never skips a beat when it comes to being there for Oliver. Together, Jessica and Ryan are making sure that they are committed, that Oliver gets all the support he needs to excel in his passions and schoolwork. One Friday afternoon, Oliver bursts through the door, clutching a brightly colored flyer for the upcoming school science fair. His eyes are practically glowing with excitement as he waves the flyer in front of Jessica. "Mom, we need to come up with an idea for my project by Monday." Jessica, sensing Oliver's enthusiasm, can't help but smile. She immediately suggests to call his dad and brainstorm some ideas together. That evening, Jessica and Oliver set up a video call with Ryan. She explains that Oliver's got a science fair coming up and they need to decide on a project. Ryan's face lights up. They are on a video call, so he suggests they all brainstorm together and see what sparks Oliver's interests. They spend the next hour tossing around ideas, with Oliver eagerly chiming in. Eventually, they settle on creating a volcano model, something Oliver has always been fascinated by. Ryan agrees to take Oliver to the Science Museum during the weekend to gather inspiration and materials. Over the weekend, Ryan and Oliver visit the museum, taking notes and photos of various exhibits. They buy all the necessary supplies and start building the volcano model. Ryan documents their progress with photos and updates, which he sends to Jessica. By Sunday evening, the volcano is taking shape. Oliver is bubbling with excitement as he packs it up to take back to Jessica's house. Once there, Jessica helps Oliver refine his presentation, explaining the science behind volcanic eruptions in simple terms. They rehearse his speech multiple times, with Jessica playing the role of a curious audience, asking questions to ensure Oliver is prepared. Finally, on the night before the science fair, Oliver stands in the living room, confidently delivering his presentation to both his parents over a video call. Seeing their proud smiles give him the final boost of confidence he needs. Jessica and Ryan exchange proud smiles as they watch Oliver confidently present his volcano model. Ryan feels a deep sense of satisfaction knowing that his involvement during the week made a significant impact. He appreciates Jessica's willingness to help him and keep him in the loop and work together to support Oliver. Jessica, seeing Oliver's excitement and confidence, feels a warm glow of accomplishment. She realizes that is exactly why they need to continue working together like this. Oliver's eyes sparkle with pride as he looks at his parents. The sense of support and teamwork he feels from both of them boosts his confidence immensely. Seeing their proud faces, he realizes that they are a team, always there to help him succeed. Ryan, reflecting on the process, feels glad they were able to do this together and wants this to be kept up and for all Oliver's projects. Their cooperation in this moment sets the stage for more regular academic check-ins, ensuring Oliver always feels supported and secure. It reinforces their commitment to working together for Oliver's success and well-being. The day after the science fair, Oliver goes to school beaming with pride. His teacher notices his enthusiasm and engagement, praising his effort and creativity in front of the class. This positive reinforcement makes Oliver feel accomplished and more excited about learning. Over the following weeks, Jessica and Ryan continue their supportive approach. They set up regular check-ins to discuss Oliver's school projects and any challenges he faces. Their consistent involvement boosts Oliver's confidence and his attitude towards his education. Jessica and Ryan also attend parent-teacher meetings together, presenting a united front that shows Oliver and his teachers their commitment to his success. This teamwork not only keeps Oliver's performance strong, but also strengthens their co-parenting bond between Jessica and Ryan. Oliver thrives with the ongoing support from both his parents, knowing they are always there for him. Jessica feels a sense of relief and gratitude seeing Oliver's confidence soar. Ryan appreciates the seamless communication and the positive impact it has on their family dynamic. Their cooperative approach creates a stable and nurturing environment for Oliver, making him feel supported and loved by both parents. Through their consistent efforts, Jessica and Ryan demonstrate that clear communication and mutual support are essential components of successful co-parenting, ultimately benefiting everyone involved.
All right, let's talk about Lily. She's an 11-year-old who is a total bookworm. She loves diving into different worlds through her reading, but when it comes to her school assignments, boy, sometimes hits a wall. She splits her time between her mom Laura's house and her dad John's place. Laura is a dedicated nurse working long and demanding shifts. She's got a huge heart, but is often stretched thin because of her job. Important details about Lily's homework sometimes slips through the cracks. John, on the other hand, he's a software developer working from home. His job gives him some flexibility, but he often gets so engrossed in his project that he loses track of time. Coordinating with Laura about Lily's needs and assignments is an afterthought because of his busy days. Both Laura and John really want what's best for Lily, but their lack of coordination and communication often leaves her feeling unsupported and stressed about her schoolwork. Their different schedules and lingering tensions from their separation make it hard for them to provide the consistent support that Lily needs. One evening, Laura, she was in her home office, laser focused on a critical project for her client. Meanwhile, Lily was in her room, scrambling to finish a history assignment that required her to interview a family member about their past. She planned to do this with her dad, John, over the weekend, but they got caught up in other activities and totally forgot. Realizing the assignment was due the next day, Lily felt a wave of panic. She rushed to Laura, interrupting her work, and explained the situation. Laura, already stressed from her deadlines, tried to think of a quick solution. They attempted to call John, but he was tied up in a late meeting and couldn't talk. Lily and Laura decided to do their best with the information Laura could provide, but it was clear the rushed effort wouldn't cut it. Lily's anxiety spiked as she saw the incomplete work, knowing it would not meet her teacher's expectations. Lily handed in her hastily made project, feeling tears well up in her eyes. Her embarrassment and disappointment were clear, and she couldn't help but feel let down by her parents. Later that evening, Laura found Lily staring at her bookshelf, looking defeated. Laura felt a pang of guilt, but quickly turned it into frustration. Didn't John take this more seriously, she thought, burdened by their poor communication. When Lily visited John the next weekend, she tearfully explained what had happened. John, realizing too late the importance of the project, felt a fleeting sense of regret, but quickly shifted to frustration with Laura. This could have been avoided if Laura had just been more organized, he thought, annoyed by their disjointed efforts. Lily, feeling unsupported, retreated to her room. Her enthusiasm for school dampened. She put on the headphones and listened to her favorite music, trying to escape the loneliness of being caught between her parents' lack of coordination. Laura and John, both feeling frustrated and misunderstood, didn't address their communication issues directly. Their unresolved tensions spilled over into their interactions, affecting their ability to co-parent effectively. The incident highlighted the ongoing problem in their relationship, their inability to work together and communicate properly for Lily's benefit. The lack of cooperation left Lily feeling anxious and unsupported, showing how their failure to communicate had a direct negative impact on her well-being and academic performance. The next day, Lily came home from school with a lower grade, feeling defeated and disheartened. She dropped her school bag by the door and sank onto the couch, her usual enthusiasm noticeably absent. Laura and John both noticed her subdued demeanor and remained absorbed in their own frustrations and responsibilities, avoiding the issue. Now that evening, during dinner, Lily finally spoke up, her voice barely above a whisper. "I wish you both could help me more with my school projects," she said, the disappointment clear in her eyes. Her words hung heavily in the air, a stark reminder of the ongoing lack of communication and support. Laura and John exchanged glances, each recognizing their part in the situation, but neither willing to break the cycle of blame. Instead of addressing the root of the problem, they both retreated into silence, their unresolved issues creating an even more strained atmosphere. And as the night wore on, the tension in the house grew. Simple conversations became tense, and the unspoken frustration was palpable. Lily, feeling the weight of her parents' disconnection, retreated to her room. She attempted to distract herself with a book, but her mind kept returning to the events of the day. Later that night, as Laura tucked Lily into bed, she noticed her daughter's tear-streaked face. "Mom, why don't you and Dad talk more?" Lily asked, her voice trembling with sadness and confusion. Laura's heart ached at her daughter's distress. She gently brushed Lily's hair, searching for words of comfort. "Sometimes adults find it hard to communicate, but we both love you very much," she said softly, though the words felt inadequate. Despite Laura's attempts to comfort her, the impact of the lack of communication lingered. Lily felt isolated and unsupported, her enthusiasm for school and other activities waning. The unresolved issues between Laura and John, they continued to create a tense and unstable environment, highlighting the ongoing challenges of their separation. And Lily's sense of security and well-being was continually affected, showing how the absence of coordination and communication in co-parenting can have lasting negative effects on a child's academic performance and emotional health. All right, let's hit pause and take a moment to contrast these two stories and dig into the lessons they serve up. In the first story, Jessica and Ryan are crushing it as co-parents. They prioritize clear communication and collaboration, making sure all of our needs are met without a hitch. When Oliver needed help with his science project, both parents were all in, brainstorming ideas and coordinating their efforts. This teamwork not only boosted Oliver's confidence and academic performance, but also strengthened Jessica and Ryan's co-parenting relationship. They created a stable and supportive environment, making Oliver feel valued and encouraged. These stories are a masterclass in how your approach to co-parenting can make or break your kids' academic success and emotional health. By fostering open communication and collaboration, co-parents can create a supportive environment that benefits everyone involved. In Oliver's case, Jessica and Ryan's proactive approach and teamwork led to a harmonious and stable family life, allowing Oliver to thrive. In stark contrast, Lily's experience with her parents' lack of coordination and communication led to ongoing conflicts and stress, negatively impacting her well-being and academic performance. These examples show that clear communication and mutual support are non-negotiables in successful co-parenting. By working together and prioritizing your child's needs, you can create a positive and nurturing environment that helps your kids flourish, both academically and emotionally. Facing similar challenges in your co-parenting journey? Remember, effective communication and collaboration are the game changers. Reflect on how you and your co-parent can improve your teamwork for your child's benefit. Set regular check-ins to discuss your child's academic needs and progress. Use tools like shared calendars or communication apps to stay organized and avoid misunderstandings. Your efforts in working together can create a stable, supportive environment that helps your child thrive both academically and emotionally. Prioritize open communication and mutual support and watch the positive impact unfold. Join us next week as we kick off a new series on mental health support for co-parents, resources and strategies for maintaining mental wellness while co-parenting. We'll dive into the resources and strategies that can help co-parents maintain their mental wellness while navigating the complexities of co-parenting. Be sure to tune in on Monday for part 1 of this insightful series. Thanks for listening to Positively Inspired Co-Parenting. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and share it with others who might benefit. Until next time, remember that clear communication and mutual support are the foundation of successful co-parenting, leading to a brighter future for your children. We know your time is valuable, and we know there are many choices. So we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for deciding to spend your time with us. We will continue sharing cooperative co-parenting insights and strategies so you and we all can live more fulfilled and mindful lives together. If you'd like to learn more about cooperative co-parenting and bring all these benefits into your life, subscribe to this podcast. Or for even more tips to improve your co-parenting partnership, check out our blog at www.getpositivelyinspired.com/blog. See you on Monday. Live on purpose and remember, you are a positively inspired co-parent.